Hello guys, welcome to my channel Big Ideas by Bindu. So today's concept is Ekadikena Purvena. Before going into that concept, if you are watching this channel for the first time, please do like, share, subscribe and comment my channel. So let's move into the today's concept. It's Ekadikena Purvena. Ekadikena Purvena. We can also call it as Ekadikena Purvena is the Sanskrit term. In English, we can call it as dot method addition. Though the additions are so easy, sometimes we may do silly and simple mistakes, though it is so easy. So to avoid such kind of mistakes, and this Vedic Sutra will help you a lot. We can solve any vertical sum which is more than 10 to 15 numbers. So the rules and what is the procedure, all these things we'll discuss now. So dot method addition. So if you just look into that title, the title itself gives you what will be there in the concept. So here there will be it is the addition concept by using the dots, but where to keep dots and when to keep dots, all these things will be given. So don't skip the video, please watch the video fully. So now let me take one example here. I am taking 4, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 5. Okay, total I have taken here 4 and 4, 8 numbers I have taken. So before adding these numbers in general normal traditional addition, how we'll do, we'll count one by number, right? So here instead of that we have to add the numbers, two numbers we have to add. So whenever you are adding the numbers, if the answer comes in a double digit number, we need to drop the 10, so tens place digit. Let us see, here it is 4 and 3. So 4 and 3, the answer will be 7. 7 is a single digit number, so no need to keep any dot. So 7 plus 6. So 7 plus 6, here 7 plus 6, it is 13, right? So 13 is a double digit number. So I told you, wherever the double digit comes as the answer, there you have to drop the tens place digit. So here the 1 we should drop it and there you have to keep the dot. So now how to carry the number? So we have to carry this 3 to the next number. So this 3 we have to add to the 7. So 3 plus 7, again it will be 10, right? So 10 is a double digit number. So tens place number we need to drop and we have to keep a dot here and 0 we have to carry to the next number. So 0 plus 8, it's 8. 8 is a single digit number, whereas no need to keep any dot. 8 plus 9, 8 plus 9, it is 17. So no dot here. 17 means 8 plus 9, 17 is a double digit number. So I am dropping this tens place digit. Instead of that, I am replacing the tens place digit with a dot, and now I am carrying 7 to the next number. So 7 plus 8. So 7 plus 8 will get 15. So it's dot 5, right? So we have to drop now here. So it becomes dot 5. So that 5 plus 5, it's dot 10. 10 is a double digit number. So that's why here I have kept the dot. So now write 0 here. 10 is there, no? So 5 plus 5, it's 10. So I wrote this 0 here, and instead of this tens place digit, I have replaced it with a dot. So the ones place side digits done, and no other place in the tens place, because it's a single set of numbers. So what we have to do here, no other number is there, so I have to count the dots, 1 2 3 4 5. So total 5 dots, and here in the tens place no more numbers are there, so that's why directly I'll count these 5 dots and I'll write here. Let's try a double digit number. If it is a double digit number, how to do? Let me take a bigger number. It's 24, 36, 49, 53, 67, 78, 81, 99. You can take one more also here, actually it's 12. Okay, almost 9 numbers I have taken. So this kind of numbers we can see in the normal billing when we go for shopping and all. There we can see if we purchase more than these many items, you will be getting a bill in this format, right? There if you apply this kind of calculating, you can check the bill, what you have purchased and what you have paid, whether they both are equal or not. So let's try this sum. As I told you, whenever the answer comes in a double digit number, try to read it as a dot 1. If it is 11, read it as dot 1. If it is 12, read it as dot 2. Dot 1, dot 2 means here it is 11, it is 12. Dot 4, it is 14. Dot 9, it's 19. 7. Dot 7 means 17. Like this, whenever the double digit comes, try to read like this so that it will be easy for you. So now let us do this. So 4 plus 6, it is dot 0. 4 and 6, it's 10. So I am reading it as dot 0. 0 plus 9, it's 9. No need to keep anywhere any dot. So 9 plus 3, it's dot 2. So dot 2, 9 plus 3 means 12, no? So dot 2. 2 plus 7, it's 9, and 9 plus 8, 17 means dot 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 9, dot 7. 7 plus 2, it's 9. So like how we did in the first problem, like if it is a single digit set, thus in the same manner we have to do in the double digit number also. Now what we have to do, we have to count the dots and we have to carry it to the next place. Means all the right side dots we have to bring them to the left side place. So how many dots here? Let me count. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 dots are there. All those 4 dots I have to add it to the tens place digit, that is here 2. So 2 plus 4, it's a single digit number, 6, right? So 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 4, dot 3. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 6, dot 4. 4 plus 7, dot 1. 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 9, dot 8. 8 plus 1, 9. So you do one thing always, we have to keep the dots right side of the digit so that we won't be getting any confusion and all. If we keep dots at the right side, easily you can bring them to the left side if you have any digits in the next place. So now I have to count the dots in the tens place. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So total 4 dots are there. Those 4 dots I have to bring it to the hundreds place. So do we have any digits in the hundreds place? No, right? So directly I have to count the dots and I need to write here as answer. Is it interesting? Let me take a 3-digit number and let us try how to do a 3-digit number. If multiple digits are also there, it's not a big issue. The thing is, the same procedure you have to apply. The same dropping the tens place digit, and instead of that we have to place a dot, and then the number in the ones place must be carried to the next digit, and if the total numbers are counted means we have to count the dots and carry right dots to the left side digits. So let me take one more example of 246, 397, 485, 628. Yes, so let's try this. So 6 plus 7 dot 3, 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 8 dot 6. So I have to write 6 here. Now carry the right side dots to the left side. So 2 dots are there. Those 2 dots we have to add here. So it will become plus 2. No need to write anywhere this plus 2 and all. That 2 dots, simply bring them and add them to the first digit. So here it will become 6. 6 plus 9. 6 plus 9, it's dot 5. 5 plus 8, dot 3. 3 plus 2, 5. And add these 2 dots to the next place. 2 plus 2, it's 4. 4 plus 3, it's 7. 7 plus 4, it's dot 1. 1 plus 6, it's 7. And bring this left side dot to the right side, and in the right side dot to the left side, and no other place and no other digit in the thousands place. So directly we can write 1 like this. Simply you can try this kind of dot method addition by keeping a dot whenever the answer comes in a double digit number. Not only 3 digit, you can also try for the 4 digit, 5 digit, 6 digit. Digits doesn't matter. You can take any numbers, any digit set you can take, but the thing is, whenever you are adding 2 numbers, if you get a double digit number, so drop the tens place digit and keep a dot over there, means that a tens place digit we are replacing by a small dot, and keep the dot right side of the digit always, so that it will remind you, and no more confusions. If the multiple digits are there, if you keep digits wherever you want, there may be a chance of a confusion. So to avoid such confusions, make a habit of keeping the dots right side of the digit, and after once sum is done, the next place if you want to move, carry the right side dots to the left side digit. So like this you can solve any sort of addition by following this dot method addition. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. I will be back with more and more Vedic maths concepts. Thank you.